Okay, ladies, today we are going to do a team building activity called Pass the Quarter. First, I'll explain how the game works, the rules, and how you need to set up, and then I'll help you get arranged, and then we'll play. The objective of this game, or this activity, is to work on your observation and your communication and your team building skills. I will divide you into 2 equal teams, and then I'll have you sit cross-legged in 2 parallel lines across from each other, just like you are now. But you'll leave about 2 feet in between the 2 lines, in between the 2 teams. Each end will get 1 quarter. There's 2 quarters, 1 for each team. Each person will either pass or appear to pass the quarter down the line. You must pass at the same time. So you will either pass it or appear to pass to the person next to you. Once the quarters reach the end of the lines, you will divide into your 2 groups, and then you'll discuss who you think on the other team has the quarter. You can also talk about different strategies that you might like to use for the next round. If your team correctly guesses who on the other team has the quarter, your team gets 1 point. After points are awarded, the leaders go to the end of the line, and the next 2 people in line get the chance to be the leaders. Is that everyone okay with that so far? Okay, so the other additional rules are that your hands must be in front of you at all times. There's no talking while the quarters are being passed, and that you must pass at the same time. So both teams will go at the same pace. Does anyone have any questions on that? No one has any questions? Okay, so we'll just do this the easy way and break you right in half right here. So you're going to stay like you are, but you're going to flatten into 2 parallel lines. So it's 4 on this side, or 5 on this side, 5 on this side. Okay, these 2 are the leaders. They'll start with the quarters and you'll work your way down. Yep, you can go. Okay, if they're both done, one group, this group, I would like you to meet over at that corner, and this group, I would like you to meet right here. And you have about 15 seconds to discuss who you think on the other team has down. Okay, so my 2 leaders. This team can go first.
Okay.
This leader.
No. You can't decide.
Okay, who do you think on this team has the quarter? Oh,
They have it.
Okay, so this leader, who do you think on their team here has it?
Dad.
Okay. All right.
It was obvious. Yeah, you went like this. You're all like this. You're all like this.
Okay, so 1 point for this team, 0 for this team. Can I have the quarters, please? Here. Can the leaders go to the end of the line?
Yeah. She always does. I told her maybe
Okay.
she always because you always go like that.
Please remember, ladies, hands must stay in front of you, and there's no talking while passing the quarters.
Just a little act here. Look at me.
Okay, so this side, with your last guess, who do you think has the quarter?
Look at me. Look at me.
Anna.
Yeah!
Point for this side. Okay, this team, who do you think on their side has it?
You have people. What did we choose?
Maybe she was trying to.
No.
Okay.
Maddie!
Okay, can I have the quarters? So can I have the quarters back front? Can you guys get back in a circle again? Can you guys get back in a circle, please? Yeah, we were. Or back up and make a circle again.
We don't say scoot out. It's not impossible.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I'm going to ask you a couple of questions about the activities. Please remember to raise your hand if you have an answer and to be respectful of your teammates and their answers. So what was it easy or difficult to pick out who had the quarter?
It was actually kind of hard because they hit it like in their shirts and in their knee pads, and so like they got up and they would put their hand and they'd be like this, and so you could really tell.
Oh, I didn't really pay attention, so it was a little bit difficult, but then I looked at them afterwards when they were getting up, and it was still difficult because they were hiding in their clothes. But we kept thinking it was Mia because she kept bursting out laughing, so we thought she was just like, she had it. But then, like, she didn't have it, so we kept having to, like, change our minds as soon as we got down here, so it was difficult.
Okay, yeah, those definitely could be challenges in this activity. So what did you use as a strategy to hide the quarter?
Oh, me and Matt. You would hide, like, I hid it, like, right here in my sports bra, or, like, in your knee pad, or we tried to hide it in Bella's cast, but then I just kept, like, not getting it in. We, like Maddie said, we hid it in clothes, and then we also didn't, like, pick at the beginning who was going to have the quarter. We kind of just kept passing it, and whoever kept it, so that way we could focus more on the other team.
Okay, so how about someone from the other team? What type of strategies did you use?
Like to change up what you're gonna do, so people wouldn't guess like the same person every time.
So anyone else? Okay. So what might have made this a little bit easier?
I think so. One thing is the quarter was like bigger, and then like it was like not.
Your hand was sticking.
Yeah, because it kept on sticking to the hand. So like we tried to like get it off.
Or if it was like if you couldn't stick it in your clothes, I think that would also make
Some rule changes.
I think that, like, if we were standing up, it might be easier because, like, when you're sitting down, it's hard to really cross your body. So you can, like,
I think that we should be able to move our hands behind our backs to make it easier.
So rule changes might make it a little bit easier. So one last question: how well did your team communicate when you went into your huddles?
Our team communicated well. We're kind of sneaky, so we'd find little things about each person that would like show how that they had the time out.
Well, it was hard because like we only had like 30 seconds, so we were all like saying our ideas, but we didn't really know what to say when we sat down.
Okay. So
Another thing that made me get easier, like if like everybody was like assigned, like just like everybody kept watching the same person on the other side, like everybody watched only one person, that might make it easier because then you would be focused on that person only, and you would know if they didn't have it. So.
yeah, and I think that's a really good point. In an activity like this, it's really important to communicate with your team members. It's really important to observe not only what the other team is doing, but what your team is doing and kind of being on track. Do you have any other comments that you'd like to make to the group about the activity?
We did good.
You did good? You guys did a fabulous job. Okay, can you go in the middle and do a team breakdown? You get one?
Wait. Good luck.